Hey guys, Jersey Tooth here, coming at you with another video. I'd like to thank Carmaminian, if I said that right, by my end, using a local in our local community to help me out with these battles. Today we're going to be showcasing Beedrill, a shiny Beedrill. I hope you all got your good Beedrills yesterday at Community Day. I'm going to be loving this guy. I love this setup. I mean, he's going to be not meta, but he's going to be a great anti-meta. So in this first matchup, we have a great matchup with Shadow Gardevoir. Shadow Gardevoir is a beast, but with those poison jabs, man, they're just chunking away. So he switches into his Azumarill, and I didn't even put X Scissor on it yet. But at this point, it was actually good that we had Sludge Bomb, so we actually get it unshielded, and it takes out a lot of his health. Now I'm just going to commit to the full farm down of this. So we're just going to shield this up. Even though it's probably going to be a play rough, it would take us out at this range. Beedrill is very glassy, but it hits very hard, so we're committed to the full farm down. So we got a lot of energy here. So they bring in a Registeel. That is an ideal situation for us right now. Now we're just going to drill, run this Registeel. We're probably going to get both these shields right here. And now I was even thinking about even expending my last shield to get another drill run off. We'll see what I do here. Get the second shield. Okay, at this point, he has to use his energy to get rid of me. So I'm thinking to myself, yeah, maybe I should shield this. But we let it go down because we have that Galarian Stunfisk in the back. This thing is almost going to one-shot with Earthquake. We get to stab on this. Okay, stab Earthquake is just amazing. Okay, we're going to shield this one up. It's going to be a Focus Blast. It would do a lot of damage to our Stunfisk. But now we're going to go for this Earthquake. I don't think it's going to be quite enough to take out the Registeel, but it's going to take out a big chunk. Oh, almost enough. So his next Mud Shots will be able to take it out. And they have their Gardevoir still left, and it's very glassy. So we're just going to go for this Rock Slide, and it should be enough to take it out. And it'd be a good game. Again, I appreciate Karma for doing these battles. He's just gotten into PvP. He's getting a lot better at it. And we all had to start somewhere. And it's always good to have somebody new in our community. So big shout out to him for doing these for me. I set up 5 teams beforehand just to put Beedrill in every team to see what happened. You know, pretty much just kind of like meta around anti-meta, you know. But this time we got Registeel and the Bastiodon, a great lead for us. Flamethrowers will do super effective damage against Registeel, obviously, but it would take 2 of them to kill us. Almost 3, actually. So I'm going to try for a bait here and see if he calls for it. And he calls my bait. That was great on his part. So I'm like, all right. I'm going to let the first Flamethrower go through also, because it'll just get me down to yellow. And the Smackdowns aren't doing that much damage to me. Okay, now we're going to go for the Focus Blast here. Now, if this goes unshielded, it'll take out almost all of Bastiodon's health. And it does actually take it out. That's great. We still have both our shields. So then they bring in their Registeel. Okay, now I'm going to go for the bait also, I believe. So I'm going to shield this one up, or I'm going to let it go down. No, I'm going to let it go down. Okay, I thought I shielded that up, but we actually live. So now I'm going to be able to go for the Focus Blast. That's right. Yeah, I knew that the Flash Cannon was going to be enough to take us out. So now Focus Blast coming through. We get the first shield. Now we can go into our Stunfisk here. And they're going to switch out into their Azumarill. Earthquake is still going to do a lot of damage. And they're eventually going to have to shield one of these. As you see, it takes almost half the damage out of Azumarill. That thing is just... Galarian Stunfisk is just a beast. I mean, I was going to do a showcase on both of them. So it kind of is, you know. But... Galarian Stunfisk, we already know, is going to be on top of the meta. Okay, now at this point, I decide that I'm going to shield and try to win this matchup. Play rough wouldn't do a lot of damage, so we know that now he doesn't have Ice Beam. But these bubbles are starting to chunk away, so now I'm going to bait a Rock Slide here. I'm trying to kill the switch timer so I can switch back out. Oh, he doesn't shield, okay. Now we're going to go into our Beedrill, try to farm down. We should have known that Play Rough was coming through, but this thing is very squishy. But we got a Hydro Pump. That was great on his part. And now you can bring it, but he can't farm us down with Lock On. So we're able to get off a Drill Run here. It should pick up a shield. And he lets it go through. Okay, he has no shield. I'm sorry. Okay, now I debated if I wanted to shield this up. But we're going to let the Beedrill go down. And now we can bring back in our Stunfisk here. And now at this point, it's Rock Slide range. We save that shield right here for this part right here. I know Flash Cannon would be pretty close to taking us out, but he does go for a Focus Blast that definitely would have taken us out. And now it's going to commit to the farm down, but we're going to go for a Lock Slide right here. Just definitely going to be enough to take out this Registeel. Okay. And then his Azumarill has barely no health, and we have enough energy here for this Rock Slide. And this will take out the Azumarill. Good game there in the second match. Again, Beedrill, like I said, is not going to be no game changer, but it's very fun to use. And especially, I'm running Sludge Bomb on mine, but it is recommended for X-Scissor, especially in Open Great League. But I figured, you know, there's going to be a lot of Azmarills. I don't know. I mean, X-Scissor has a lot more coverage, I guess. It's a lot spammier, but I mean, I like Sludge Bomb on this, especially for Sorcerer's Cup. It's going to be great. I mean, Sorcerer's Cup's coming to an end here at the end of the month, but we're rocking the Sludge Bomb in these battles. And as you can see, it's actually helped us out in some matchups. Like I said, I hope you guys got all your good Beedrills yesterday. Like I got, this is a rank 63 shiny. And I also got a rank 14 non-shiny I showed you in the last video. Okay, we got an Alteria mirror match. His is shiny, so of course shinies do more damage, right? But anyway, we're going to try to win this matchup out. We get to a Sky Attack first, so that means we're going to win CMP, which is great. Man, I always hate the the flying attack bubbles, man. I don't know about you. You miss one bubble, it's not excellent. That's crazy. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I think they need to change that. I mean, it's so hard to get those excellents on that. But yeah, anyway, I'm just ranting off on that. I mean, I've been hating that for some time now. But let's see if we can get our second shield out of this guy right here. And then he's going to be able to farm us down. Okay, and I thought maybe I was actually going to be able to farm him down, but we have one shield left. He has 0, so now I can just bring in my Azumarill because Sky Attacks will not do much damage to this thing. I'm just going to eat it, and then I'm going to farm down and get some more energy. So he might have won lead, but I'm going to have all this extra energy on Azumarill, plus a shield. So now he brings this Skarmory. Okay, at this point, I do not want this Skarmory to see my Beedrill. So I have to win this matchup at all costs. So I need to shield this up. It wouldn't take us out, but it would get us down low enough. And at this point, it's not in Hydro Pump range, so we're going to have to get 2 charge moves off to kill this Skarmory. Okay, we're going to get it down in Play Rough range, so we don't have to go for double Hydro Pump at least. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, is this Sky Attack going to take me out? I really hope not, because then he's going to have all this time to get my Beedrill out, and it doesn't take us out. So Play Rough coming through. This will be enough to take out the Skarmory, obviously. And let's see what he has in the bag. He has a Metacham. Okay. And now we're going to bring in our Beedrill right here. All the fighting type moves are resisted by Beedrill. And Drill Run is going to hit for neutral. Let's see how much damage it actually does. It does a decent amount. So one more Drill Run, it will be obviously enough to take it out. At this point, I wish I did have X-Scissor because it's a lot quicker. I mean, it's like 2 charge move quicker, and Ice Punch comes through, and right here he makes a crucial mistake. Fighting type moves are resisted by Flying type and Bug type. Well, Flying type. No, they're resisted by... I don't know what the resist... I think it's the Bug type that resists the Fighting type, yes? Or is it the Poison? Let me know down in the comments. I'm still learning. I've been battling for some time now, and sometimes I get so confused with some of these typings. But anyway, it was resisted, and he should have went for another Ice Punch. But in the end, good game, sir. All right, let's see what kind of matchup I have here. At this matchup, I wanted to... Yeah, I'm just going to bring in my Beedrill. I was like, I don't have a Beedrill in that lineup. So instead of Galarian Stunfisk, we're going to use Beedrill. In the end, Galarian Stunfisk would have been better in this line, but this is a Beedrill video. So we're going to leave Beedrill into Bronzong, which is a terrible matchup for us. Yes, Drill Runs will hit for super effective, but those Confusions will hit for super effective, and they're going to be chunking away. So we safe switch into our Munchlax. And Alteria comes in. I mean, these Body Slams will start to add up, so he will eventually have to shield one. So because we have a big energy advantage, we're going to be able to get to 2 Body Slams before he gets to a Sky Attack. See if they decide to shield. No, they're going to let down. The next one, they're going to have to shield, and I think a Sky Attack will not take us out at this range. So I'm not going to shield, but yeah, I should have shielded this, because then he had enough room to farm me down after this Body Slam, after he shields this. Yeah, it's getting all this energy, so that was a mistake on my part. I should have actually shielded that and won back switch advantage. But in the end, he's going to win back switch advantage. Down a shield, but a lot of energy. So I'm in a bad position here because both of these are going to get killed by a Sky Attack. So I decided to come in here with Beedrill because I figure I could farm this thing down after shielding. And Meganium would have no play whatsoever against Alteria. So now they're probably going to bring it back in their Bronzong. Okay, now I'm going to charge up the energy. go for one drill run, probably get a shield, and then I should have stayed in a little longer and got more energy, but I'm going to bounce right out into Meganium. Okay, now we can go for an Earthquake. But they bring in their Raichu, which is also not a great play because now we could just go for an Earthquake to one-shot this thing. I should have actually farmed up a little bit more energy because now the Bronzong is going to come in and it's going to be able to get off these side shocks on me. I definitely should have farmed up more energy because nothing that that Raichu could have thrown at me would have done much damage against it. But we didn't realize how much energy that this Bronzong had. So this side shock is not going to take us out, but can we get to an Earthquake? And we almost able to. So that is going to be very close here. These Confused are just chunking away, and now this side shock's going to be able to take us out. If we were able to get to a drill run, it would have been able to take them out. But they got us. So good game, Karma. You got me one, boy. So you couldn't go for the clean sweep. So good job, Karma. Good battles. So this one, we're going to go for a little bit of off the wall here. We're going to go for Deoxys, Beedrill, and Frostlass. Frostlass is my anti-flyer in this setup. I really like Frostlass. I haven't even used Frostlass too much until Sorcerer's Cup, and that was it's a shiny one also, and I really like it a lot, and it's pretty high rank shiny. So all right, he's got Charizard into Deoxys. I don't really have this play too much often in Great League, but I know that Rock Slides are super effective, so I'm going to stay in here. And I know this is going to be only a Dragon Claw because he should have charged up to a Blast Burn to try to bait me that. But I'm going to let that one go through. And now this Rock Slide is going to do a ton of damage if it goes on shielded. And we get a shield. That's great. Okay, now a Blast Burn at this range will take us out, so we got to be wary of that. So I think I'm going to shield this up and try to get the last shield, or he's going to let his Charizard go down. It's just another Dragon Claw. Great bait. And he actually swapped on the charge move. Another great play, Karma. Rock Slide into Bronzong. He's going to soak all that energy. Now I'm going to go into Frostlass here. And now I know I need to get that last shield from him. So I know that these are going to do a decent amount of damage. So I'm going to shield because Frostlass is very glassy. So I'm going to build up as much energy as I can and go for an Avalanche to try to bait that last shield. And at this point, you kind of have to shield because even an Avalanche is going to do a decent amount of damage. So now I should be able to get to a Shadow Ball before his next Side Shock. And this is going to be able to one-shot this Bronzong. He's able to take it out. Yep. Okay, let's see if they have in the back. They'll actually bring back in their Charizard and see if I get to an Avalanche before they can take us out. They're going for the aggressive farm down. And this Avalanche should just be enough to take them out. Avalanche is such a hard-hitting move, and it is. And they have a Registeel in the back. Let's see if I can get off some chip damage here on an Avalanche. And now I want to bounce after that because I realize that he is going to be able to lock on farm me down, and I do not want him to get that energy. But we're going to get that chip damage. And now we're going to go into our Deoxys to get some more chip damage and get his energy. And then we can go in with Beedrill and get into Drill Run range. Flash Cannon is going to kill us. Now we can go in here with Beedrill because one Flash Cannon is not going to be enough to take us out. So they have to get rid of their energy here. And Drill Run is charged up so quickly that we're going to be able to get there before their next Flash Cannon, hopefully. It was pretty close, but we got to that Drill Run, and hopefully this is enough to take it out. I do believe it is. Yep, okay. Good game. That was awesome battles, my man. I really appreciate it. I think that was our last battle. Yeah, that was our last battle. That was 5. I appreciate it, Karma. And hopefully you guys watch to the end. I have a little one-on-one with y'all. So until next video, Jersey Tooth out. Thank you so much. Hey guys, Jersey Tooth here. Just wanted to give you guys a look at what I look like. And I know I can't get my cam on the videos right now, but eventually I'll get it there. So I just want to shout out Karma for helping me out with these videos, these battles for this video. And Bradenton Ray League is the best community ever. I just want to shout out you guys. You guys are the best. Thanks to the PvP community for giving me inspiration to do these videos. I'm going to get my cam up here as soon as possible, and just wanted to give you a one-on-one to say I love you guys and I'm going to keep giving you these videos as much as possible. We missed GBL. Hopefully we get it back as soon as possible, but until then we're going to try to get as much content out as possible. So but yeah, any questions, concerns, comments, just leave them down in the comment section down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Tell your friends about us. But yeah, I know I'm not looking the best right now. I got that 5 o'clock shadow going on, but hey, I just wanted to give you a first glimpse of what I look like if you didn't know already. So yeah, PvP community is the best community. And until the next video, Jersey Tooth out. Thanks, guys.